Okay, welcome to lesson 32, proportions. So this is our second one dealing with proportions, but everything from ratios to the end of proportions go together. So please watch all 6 or 7 of these videos as a set. So lesson 32 of numbers and operations. Here are our objectives, our vocabulary. We saw proportion was in the last video. Here's cross product rule. So if you have, which we saw in the last video, let's pick a good color. 3/4 equal to, I don't know, 7/2. So what you do is multiply the bottom of one with the top of the other, and the top of one with the bottom of the other. So you will have 3 times 2 equal to 4 times 7. And as you can tell, that these are not proportional. And here's some different ways of writing ratios. Here's cross multiplying down at the bottom. Okay, so now let's determine if, use the cross product rule to determine if the ratios form a proportion. So let's write these as fractions. 105 over 140. And we'll pick this up on the next page. 3/4 equal to 105 over 140. Okay, so 3 times 140, does it equal 4 times 105? We know we had to cross multiply the 4 with the 105 and the 3 with the 140. So let's do the multiplication. If you have a good multiplication chart, you can look down your multiplication chart and see that 3 times 14 is 42. Add the 0, and then 4 105s. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4, so that's also 420. So you get the same number on both sides. So these are proportional. So that's a big fat yes. Okay, side of proportion is 3/10, 3/10 equal to x over 40. What is the missing value? So again, this x is in the top. So I'm going to solve it the long way. I'm going to set it up the long way. 3 times 40 equals 10 times x. Or what you can do, since this x is in the numerator, you can just do 3. All you have to do is move the 40, because the x will be on top, and then you will be left with 3 times 40 over 10. And then you can factor out 10 goes into 10 once, 10 goes into 44 times, so 3 times 4 is 12, and then x equals 12. And if we put this number back in, 10 times 4 is 40, 3 times 4 is 12, so it makes it proportional. And those are our examples, and I'll meet you at the end of the video for the answers. Okay, 8 over 5 is a proportional 40 over 50. Well, here's a shortcut you can try. You can just reduce this fraction. Here you have 5 is a prime number. You can't take it down anymore. What if we just took the 40 over 50 and divided it by 10 over 10? And you have, is 8/5 equal to 4/5? And as you can see, these ratios are not equal, so this is not proportional. A big fat no. So sometimes you can do tricks with proportions and you don't have to cross multiply and all that kind of stuff. Okay, now solve the proportion. And just like the previous one, we have a decimal. And we're going to get the decimal in a couple of lessons. So we're going to have to do the long thing here. 24 times 15 equals y times 1.8. And since y is multiplying to 1.8, what you're going to have to do is divide both sides by 1.8. Divide both sides by 1.8. And we will get y equals 24 times 15. So 24 times 15 is 360. Let me write that neater. I kind of made that messy. So let me write that neater. All right. Is 24 times 15 is 360. And if you divide 360 by 1.8, you get 200. So 200 is a number that will make these ratios proportional. So catch me on the next video, and then I will